And we're back. And we are going to have some heartburn here from the chili dogs.
Shamu in the background.
Yep. Oh, there he is. There's Shadow. There's Mr. Emo Man.
Original the character. Do not steal.
You're finally here, Sonic. I don't know where we are, nor do I care. This is where I finish you, Sonic. Okay.
Well, you're kind of hiding in a little alcove here in the end of time and space.
Yep.
Or just what would you say to that? Like, if you just like, I would just be like, I'm not really feeling it, and you just walk away.
Yep. It's like, but you have to fight me, you faker.
It's like, no, actually, no, I don't. That's the kind of hero I would be. Like, I'm not feeling it. So let's not. What were we talking about last episode again? Lucky Chloe?
Yeah, like I said, I think the whole situation is overblown. I can't think of a situation in which it makes sense to either try to get rid of her or try to change her in a way that's not going to affect the product as a whole.
Character archetypes.
What about them?
Well, that was basically kind of it right there.
Yep.
Some are liked, some are not.
Yep. This is a weird thing, boss.
Hit meteorites for some. Why are they floating precariously over a track, hovering in the middle of space? Who knows? Who cared? It's magic. We don't have to explain any.
Well, I beat that really easily.
You weren't even like actually hitting him. You're just running into him.
Yep.
Doing that thing where you walk behind somebody and like step on their ankles.
Step on the back of their shoe.
Yeah.
That's like a huge affront in some places. You can get beat up or shot for that.
Shadow just like, what? God, stop it! God damn it!
Back for more? Guess you never learned your lesson? Bro, I just kicked your ass without even thinking about it.
You never...
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Arvik's bit there. And I heard it in the theme song and everything. It's great.
You never learned your lesson, do you? It's like, yeah, here I am, hanging out with you, so I obviously haven't learned anything, have I?
Sure, we'll do a cream helping hand stage.
Shadow just like, God, you don't have to be so mean about it. Cream, that character that classic Sonic would not know who the hell she is.
Yep.
They also left out the most important character in Sonic Generations.
Who was that?
Big the Cat.
I think not.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't actually like.
I think that they realize
make a
he's
joke
not.
about it.
I think they realize he's not well liked. Like maybe they could have just had a scene of him getting his ass kicked or something. I don't know. Who's Fang? No, I know who Fang is, but I wouldn't consider him iconic.
Fang the sniper is like, what the fuck is a sniper in terms of animals? Sonic the Fighters.
What about the Sega Sonic characters? What about them, huh?
Ray the Squirrel and Mighty the Armadillo, I think.
Yeah. Well, Marty was in a game, wasn't he?
He was,
I think
yeah,
he was
Mighty
in-
was in.
He was in
Got to be
Chaotix.
And then everybody's like, what the fuck is Chaotix?
Yeah. No, they know what Chaotix is. They're Team Chaotix. They're detectives who are on
only
your
if-
side.
Only if they happen to have played Sonic Youth.
They're collectives cracking down your crimes.
I always wanted to play Knuckles Chaotix, but never
It's-
really actually happened.
It's not a... yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say it's not a bad game, but that's not true. It's not a good game at all.
It is simply a game.
It's interesting in its own way, but it's not any shade of well made.
I honestly like how the game was originally going to be a game about Sonic called Sonic Crackers.
I really think that was just a demo that they never actually intended on making.
It just kind of served as the basis for Chaotix.
Yeah.
But come on, man, Sonic Crackers.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of name is that? Think about that for a second.
Like, graham crackers, saltine crackers,
Sonic Crackers.
like Nintendo cereal. I really wish they would bring back Nintendo cereal just so, like, I could reconcile my memories of how good the cereal actually was versus how good I think it was.
Nostalgia always trumps realism.
Because, like, at this point, I think, what cereal is it? I think it's Trix. Like, when I smell Trix, it reminds me of the Nintendo cereal. That's what it smells like to me, but I don't know if it's actually true or not, if I'm just, like, being like, oh, this is what it was.
They've completely changed up Tricks, like the formula for it, by the way. Like, they used to have, like, fruit shapes and stuff, and now they've been back to just, you know, the round
Orbs.
pieces. Yeah.
Spheres.
Yes, spheres. They also got rid of like corn syrup.
No trans fat.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's very different from what I remember it being. A little more
Zero
subdued.
trans fat.
No, we're not doing Seaside. We're not doing the Doppelgang battle.
Speaking of Seaside Hill, at some point, we should play
That piece of junk robot.
Sonic Racing Transform.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Use the Y button if you want.
Those enemies with shields have a formidable defense.
You need this to me.
Although how we would do would be handle like the split screen or whatever thing.
Have their attention.
Well, not the split screen thing so much as like showing both of us doing it at the same time.
Yeah, that's the tough part. We'd like have to
Here goes.
edit together and like
Leave this to me.
someone would have to cut the footage together.
Sonic.
I mean, I could do that. There is a
Here
split
goes.
function for, but it
Sonic.
wouldn't work in the sense like it wouldn't change the aspect ratio or anything.
Yeah, that's the part that'd be tough. Because I'm pretty sure we'd have to play at different resolutions.
Not unless oh no, I could just crop. Well, not crop the size. Yeah, crop the size.
Here goes.
Shrink it down. It would be easier if there was 4 of us. We were all playing, so
Yep.
I could hit nice even squares or rectangles.
Yep. Tits the bat with the power of tits.
Leave this to me.
That's literally what's happening right now. I mean, I want to assume those are hearts, but I don't want to think that they could possibly be anything else.
Here goes.
Hey man, you check my emeralds? Yes. With the help of my associate, Batface Droge.
Sonic.
Oh, I love Sonic's Adventure. It's so dumb.
Leave this to me.
You love what?
the Sonic's Adventure that the last non-official Sonic comic that Tyson Heese did.
Yeah, Tyson S. That was great stuff.
Sonic.
All the world's gems in mine.
Leave this to me.
Mostly, I just like whoever the hell did the voiceover stuff for that, because that was amazing.
Leave this to me.
You know that guy eventually got some professional work with Archie Comics.
I think he is still, in fact, working on it.
Leave this to me.
Yep. Which I'm just glad that he got to do that. That's actually something I love. That's a trend that I love.
Who goes?
Guys who do like
Leave this
just
to me.
mostly off the internet stuff, getting to do actual professional work. You got the Dr. Ninja guy doing Gwenpool. You got Erica Henderson, who was on the first chapter of Gilded Age, doing Squirrel Girl. I'm trying to think who else.
I thought the style looked kind of familiar.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Christian Whitehead working on Sonic Mania, and all those other remakes and stuff.
I'm still kind of iffy on the artwork for Squirrel Girl.
I feel like the artwork fits the tone of the book pretty much perfectly.
I guess that is in fact pretty true.
It is definitely not a serious comic book, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to do Sonic Mania when it comes out, just as a side note.
And
Me and
Sonic
Kieran are going to have to flip
specifically.
forward.
Well, I mean, he'd probably rather play a Sonic Mania than Forces.
Well, we'd have to flip for Mania, that's what I'm saying. Let's see.
One of oh, Dr. Doom.
Yes, for every one I swat away, another takes its place. I just love how I think I posted it on Tumblr. Basically that scene from the original appearance of Squirrel Girl and Dr. Doom getting beaten by the bunch of squirrels versus the sequence from Unbeatable Squirrel Girl where they basically did a callback to that.
And replaced it with Convention Fangirls?
No, that's not what happened. There is a very complicated thing involving time travel, but basically somebody made a gun that sent people back in a discriminate amount of time back to the 60s, and basically...
Awful specific function for a gun.
Yeah, I know, right? So anyways, what ends up happening at the end is Dr. Doom realizes that time travel is involved and tries to take advantage of it, and then basically Squirrel Girl has someone zap her with the gun over and over and over again. So there's a bunch of Squirrel Girls all attacking him. So at the end, these girls, they vex me. That's what Alric is talking about. Let's see here.
Oh, I thought the gun just literally sent you back in time for a while, not just sent a copy of you back in time, apparently.
Yes, well, it did send them back in time, but it basically created a time paradox, meaning that she came back in time, and then she met up with the other Squirrel Girls that had been brought back at different points in time to work together.
So weird. Time travel is weird.
Time travel is very weird. Also, for some reason, there was an older version of Squirrel Girl in that story as well that had gotten trapped there for a while.
All I can think of is the thing I think of when I think of jokes about Dr. Doom. I think of that Namor comic. Fool Doom does as Doom pleases. I kind of wonder if Doom is going to get into Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
But which version of Doom do they use? Do they use classic Doom? Do they use the Doom in a suit from right after Secret Wars? Or do they use the infamous Iron Doom?
Probably classic Doom.
Yeah. I'd love to see Iron Doom. That'd be awesome.
Possibly as most likely Iron Doom would be a DLC costume.
Yeah. Yep, Squirrel Girl is pretty awesome.
Speaking of Striker, what are your thoughts on Marvel vs. Capcom 4?
Looks pretty cool so far.
Seeing as how we're the only two people on the show that do fighting games.
Yeah, looks pretty cool so far. I don't know. Does Edgy count?
She does, but she's not a show regular.
True.
I'm still kind of amused that X kind of gets dunked on in every trailer that they've shown.
That's awful.
Like, I get it. Also, he has not spoken a single word.
Does he really need to?
I feel like they're doing it as to like either not spoil the surprise of Mark Gatha coming back or hide the fact that Mark Gatha is not coming back.
I don't think they think people care that much. I think that just happens to be how they decide to write it.
But he's always been able to speak. It's not like classic Sonic where
he just didn't talk.
yeah. I mean, there was plenty of dialogue in even the Mega Man X, well, the original Mega Man X.
Chris should be a bad guy. I guess I don't understand what the issue is there.
I think it's referencing Resident Evil 7, where supposedly Chris is working for Umbrella, but doesn't look anything like Chris.
Weird. Okay.
Everybody's saying it's probably a different character pretending to be Chris.
Boss time. Dude, I don't care about Resident Evil. I'm probably not gonna play it, so it doesn't matter to me.
Trying to besmirch Chris's good name.
I don't
By having
Resident Evil. It's just
who
not
doesn't
for me.
look like him. Clearly the solution.
And now the highlight of the game.
It's no use. Wait, no.
Nope, wrong one. That comes later.
Honestly, all I really want to know about Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is what is the roster? That's it. That's all I care about.
Yep.
Platforms to close in on certain chaos.
Like, I'm gonna play it either way, but I just want to know the roster right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to know. See, they need to take take some credit from Smash Brothers. They know how to leak out the character announcements.
I think that's
Wrong
one of the
game,
things.
Alric.
Like, that's one of the things I don't really like about most of the fighting game news now. It's like, don't fucking wait and try to hype the shit. Just lay it out.
I don't know. I kind of like the little by little trickle. I'm okay with that.
But it's probably just because I'm not like I typically am not really on any sort of hype train.
I don't know. I've kind of gotten some of the characters that I would want already. I've got Captain Marvel. I've got Iron Man. I've got Mega Man. I'm cool with these so far.
Well, I mean,
I'd like to see Luke Cage in the game. That'd be nice.
I would put relatively good odds on it.
Yeah.
Supposedly Iron Fist is going to be back, except he's going to be reworked, which I fucking hope so, because he's terrible in 3. He is, hands down, the shittiest Rekka character I've ever played.
Really?
Iron Fist, yeah.
I remember you seeming to enjoy him.
Only because I like Iron Fist.
Oh, okay. So you were gonna take anything, basically.
Pretty much.
Uh-oh. I don't have any boost left.
I'm sorry, Alec. I hate Beautiful Joe. I hope the review about... I don't like Beautiful Joe.
I have no idea how that worked out.
It just did.
Yeah, it did. Somehow.
I do want Gene, though. Godhand totally deserves a place in Marvel vs. Capcom because it totally fits. Along with Asura. That would also fit.
Oh yeah, Asura would be an awesome fit for that game.
He can punch Ryu in the dick again right here. Oh no, give him the Kaniku Buster in the deck apparently.
No! Damn it. Guys, don't fight in my stream.
All I'm gonna say is like it's okay to have opinions even if they're wrong, but it's okay to have them. I don't know what it is I don't like about Joe. I think it's like, in part, it's his design, or the art style he's drawn in. I never really care much for the big head stubby limbs thing.
Chibi style.
Unless it's Pocket Fighter, that's fine. I don't mind that.
Pocket Fighter is cool.
Like, it's clearly not a serious thing.
And actually, us playing Pocket Fighter is why I think I should find some way to get you Puyo Puyo Tetris.
I do like Puyo Puyo, and I do like Tetris.
Yep. It's actually really cheap. It's like $30.
That's not a word I would think of when I thought of cheap. But
Cheap compared to other video games, yes.
yeah, that's true. Relatively speaking. I also don't like Joe's voice. Who's that? Boomerang.
Yeah, no.
Like, I appreciate the premise of it. I don't like the execution of it.
I can understand that.
Because, I mean, you already know I like Sentai stuff, but...
Oh, yeah. That was random.
You're doing great, Sonic.
You guys brought back color to the world, and literally the entire world in general, I guess.
I may never get used to that.
It's all loading in right now.
Uh-oh.
I would also accept, well, as amazingly unlikely as it is, I would take the
Those things have come in
Hell,
handy in the
fuck.
past. We've already got a couple.
the protagonist of PN number 3, Vanessa Z something or another.
Yeah, we're never gonna get her again.
Yeah, probably never.
Chaos Emerald back, just like you brought
That's
back
gonna be
earlier.
lost in the
And I
annals
bet
of time.
double We're gonna need all
Yep.
7 emeralds.
Oh,
I
no,
would appreciate-
we need all the emeralds.
I would appreciate if they brought the character back in something.
Mhm.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
I don't think she was even remotely registered enough that anybody would even think about bringing anything back for her.
I mean, essentially, she just looked like Jill Valentine with a slightly different hairstyle.
Okay, so we managed to do a pretty good chunk of the game, about 2/3 or so of it. Next time we get back to play this, we will tackle the modern age.
I would be really surprised if they didn't have at least one Power Stone character.
That would be nice.
Because, I mean, it's the perfect fucking opportunity.
But when does Capcom ever do anything sensible? That's the problem.
This is true.
Alright, anyway, I think it's time to go ahead and bring this to a close. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will find another time to get this done. Hopefully we'll be able to get Walker in here next time.
Probably not going to be Wang Tang. It's probably going to be Falcon. Because he's, you know, the protagonist of Power Stone.
Okay. Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance,
No Wang
again,
Tang.
the modern age. And no Wang Tang, apparently.